I remember I talked about the range here, right? I talked about how the cup will close here, right? So right now, you've got to wait for that. If it wants to dump tomorrow, right? If it wants to dump tomorrow, you have to wait for at least this orange and this blue with them to break. Now, if we do truly have closed the cup and soaked up the sellers. Now, you saw two very important levels today, right? The first will be the QQQ 5-day moving average. So do fire that up. And the second will be your SPY 5-day moving average. So you have to see both turning into resistance before heading down right here. Now, I have a little problem with this, and that is this gap here. Now, on Wednesday, right, we technically closed to the high of day, right? So we have grabbed the liquidity from the day, but it's technically not closing the day's gap, right? You understand a little difference, right? So this was the retest of the high of day, but the real gap is here, right? And you realize, right, if you see the dashed line here, you realize that we have not closed the gap. Funny that with so much selling, we didn't soak up the sellers there. This wants to head down. So they intended to leave orders there. Was it a mistake? If I were wanting this to dump, I would have closed. I would have soaked it all up. In fact, a little spillover right there. If I truly wanted to dump tomorrow, I would have soaked up all the sellers here. I would have. This would not be if they were too hasty to buy too quickly, right? Now, obviously, we know that there are a lot of alleged insiders here. So this could be an accidental mistake here, right? Because if I truly wanted this to dump, I would have, especially with so much downward pressure today, right? I would have allowed it to run a little more, soak up more of the sellers. Why not? Instead of allowing it to bounce off exactly right where it was back here, right? Take a look, it's penny perfect. Look at our levels. That pink there, absolutely penny perfect there, right? I would have expected it to spill a little bit more. So this is a little suspect. It's telling me just be a little bit careful tomorrow if you want to see more selling continuation structure. Now, can this sell? Absolutely. But wait for several levels further. The orange, the blue, QQQ 5-day moving average, SPY 5-day moving average, and how is it selling? Is it selling in the orange? But I want to see it stronger in the green. If it breaks more level, watch out for the green. Otherwise, this may be a move over the weekend or even on Monday if it wants to build up more strength for the selling right there. So just pay a little bit closer attention to this. Biggest gripe about this tomorrow is how we return back